Hey guys, my name is Divya. I am a doctor. I have been in a management role with a healthcare company for a while. I recently took the SHRM exam and I've been doing a series of videos right here on my channel to help everybody in the community get certified. I really hope that these videos are helping you. If they are, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It would help me focus and keep me motivated to do more and more videos. Okay guys, so today I wanted to discuss the #1 trade secret to help all of us study better, be motivated all the time, and be focused on taking the SHRM exam and cracking it. So what is the answer to this? And the #1 tip is book your exam date. That is correct, guys. I have taken more than 8 certifications in the last decade, and these are professional certifications which do involve intense studying. And believe me, scheduling your exam and booking an exam date will really help you focus. This is because this is going to give you vision and will tell you where the end is. This shows you the light at the end of the tunnel, and that is exactly what you want when you're studying for the exam. This helps you focus in such a way that it actually gives it structure. You have a very rough outline or a structure plan for your exam, but it needs to be updated every now and then. What is the simple way to update it? Book your exam date. Because as you study more, you're going to update and review and revise your studying plans more and more, which is basically going to help you focus more and more. You will still have those days when you're very tired, feel fatigued, feel demotivated, but believe me, the percentage or the occurrence will lower down to a very low amount. So overall, the focus is going to be higher and you're going to study better. So book your exam date, guys. I've already done a video where I told you how to apply for the SHRM exam, and I will leave a link of that video in the description box below. Please check it out. I think it's going to help you. But if you've already applied for the exam, then this is really the video for you. What I really want to do today is actually go into the website and help you book your exam. So once you've applied for your exam, you will receive an email or a letter from SHRM which will have the ATT. The ATT stands for the Authority to Test. So now you're authorized to take your SHRM exam or test, and that's what this email is all about. It's also going to have something known as an eligibility ID, which you will need to book your exam. So let's have a look at how to do this and how to actually book your exam date so you can focus like no one else. Okay guys, so once you've applied for the exam, you're going to get an email with the Authority to Test, and it will have your eligibility ID. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to have a whole bunch of letters and numbers in it, and this is what you need to book your exam. So ensure you have this and ensure that you read through the email, because it gives you a whole bunch of information about how to confirm your exam appointment, how to ensure you can reschedule and cancel. Heaven forbid you have to do that, but in case you do, you should have the information, and what kind of ID you need the day of the exam. So you need to have one valid, original, unexpired, government-issued photo ID with a signature. So ensure that you have something like this, and things like a passport or a driver's license do cover all the criteria, so you can have that. Ensure your ID is unexpired, because I think SHRM does look for that. So once you have the ATT, which is this number, the eligibility ID, you need to go into the Prometric website. So SHRM has collaborated with this organization called Prometric, which administers exams. And once you do that, you'll be able to schedule your exam. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so if you go into the Prometric website, it's going to give you the options to schedule or locate your exam. This is the in-person exam that I want to cover today. If you go into locate your exam, it's going to give you a whole bunch of options which will help you schedule your exam. Let's just see what this looks like. So you have a whole bunch of options here talking about scheduling your exam or looking for a good location, but now it has sent us into something called searching availability. So let's choose the exam that we want to take, because we want to take the SHRM. Let's just say you can choose anyone you want. I'm just going to choose SCP outside the US for demonstration purposes and see what it gives me on this website. So here I'm supposed to put in my zip code or my PIN code, as they call it here, and a start and an end date in which is the range within which I'd like to take the exam. So let me just put in any zip code that comes to mind, or that's near my exam, and let's just say that I'd like to take the exam somewhere between 1st of December and 15th December. So the start date and the end date cannot be more than 2 weeks apart, so ensure that you put in an acceptable range of dates. And now if I search for this, it's going to give me the closest test center, an approximation on the map, and it's going to give me the dates available, the dates that I can take this exam. So I can take this exam on the 1st of December, the 2nd of December, the 3rd of December, or the 7th of December. The rest of the dates are actually taken, believe it or not. So I don't have anything available from the 8th of December to 15th of December for this particular exam. So now if I go back to the original website, and I will leave the link in the description box below, and I go into schedule, it's going to give me the option to schedule my exam. So as I said, this is the #1 key to success. So choose a schedule on the exam date, and it will take you into scheduling an appointment. You will have to scroll all the way to the bottom and then proceed. You can read all these things about payment, about rescheduling, and how to schedule online. And then you'd have to scroll all the way to the bottom again, give your consent, and ensure you check the box to confirm that you're 18 years of age. And if you're not, then you're a parent or guardian of someone who can take this exam. And then move forward. Now, this is where you need that eligibility ID that I had talked about. So if I copy this from here and paste it in my browser, and I would also have to put in the last 4 digits, the first 4 letters of my last name. I'm so sorry. And then let's see what happens if I hit submit. So mine would give an error for the simple reason that I've already taken my exam, I've scheduled it, everything's done deal. But this is where you can progress and actually schedule your exam. You even know from our previous searches that you have somewhere before 8th of December available for this exam, and you can choose the appropriate timings. Okay guys, so what we went into today is how to determine what dates and times are actually open on the Prometric website, and how to actually schedule your exam for an in-person exam on the Prometric website. Again, guys, schedule your exam. It's going to really help you out. My full disclosure here, when I started studying, I didn't schedule my exam right away. What I promised myself is that I would schedule my exam once I'm done looking at all my notes, all the competencies just once. So this would mean that I was familiar with my notes, but it would definitely not mean that I was ready for the exam. And believe me guys, once I booked my exam, the studying was a lot faster, because it makes you feel like you don't have an option but to study and focus for this exam date. So again, I do hope that these videos are helping you. Thank you so much for watching.